I mean, it's got to be one technical difficulty.
Of course.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to welcome to Waterdeep Dragon Heist. We've been off for a while. Now we're on. Hello to Luca Troopa. We were just talking about how we should give you some kind of special power. I don't know what. Maybe you could give somebody a reroll or something like that. I don't know. But, yeah. So, the group is looking for the Stone of Galore, which is this magic thing that apparently will help the group find this hidden treasure buried somewhere in the city of Waterdeep. So they've been tracking this creature, a clockwork creature called a Nimblewright, and they have this device that lets them track it, and it led them to this place called Gralhund Villa, the home of these wealthy people. And there's this crazy fight because the Zentarim had also kind of caught on to what, that the stone might be there. So there was all this crazy fighting going on, and the group had a pretty crazy bunch of encounters. And
yeah,
I think somebody fell off a balcony. It was a whole thing, but in the end, the Nimblewright is gone, and there's no sign of the Stone of Galore. So I think you were all pretty hurt at that point. Did you want to return to your mansion at Trollskull Manor to rest, or would you like to do something else?
Yeah, I think we did at the end of last session. I think we went back.
We went back. Entropy and Yami were trying to organize the business leaders of Trollskull Alley to have a meeting.
Yeah, and
they also went to see the Blackstaff.
The Blackstaff, yes.
Mm-hmm. And Slim went to see his contact at the Yawning Portal and got a note about a meeting.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, in the City of the Dead. That's right.
Yes.
We were
and Solaris was reorganizing the bedrooms.
Yeah, for Martum. That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's what happened.
That's a lot of stuff. Okay.
I know.
We were busy.
I think you crammed that in the last 10 minutes, so we weren't like almost dead at the end.
We did. That's true.
Yeah.
We make things happen.
So I think that message was from Istrid Horn.
Yes.
A dwarf, member of the Zentarim. So what do you guys want to? What would the group like to tackle first?
Oh boy. Well,
as you are thinking over your options in Trollskull Manor, there's a ghostly entity that works behind the bar, and it pulls up a seat for each of you and pours you each a drink.
I raise my glass. I'm like, thank you.
Cheers.
Slim smells it, checks for poison.
Oh.
There is no poison.
We discorporated him.
Although you do detect a chance of getting alcohol poisoning, which is a type of poison.
Entropy's already drank it, like just downed it. The minute it was set in front of her, she just put it back.
Floon goes, yeah, hey, so what's the plan now?
Oh. Well,
everybody.
I'm open until this evening, so Slim, if you want to do this meeting, we could do that.
He unbuttons his shirt so you can see his chest hairs.
Oh, Floon, no.
Thank you very much,
please,
Floon.
no, we don't need to see
We
that.
definitely needed that.
No.
Yami, don't encourage him.
Yes, you only make it worse.
Hold on, I'm going to lean over, and I'm going to pluck a chest hair out of Floon's chest.
I'm going to make a saving throw to see if he can...
Okay.
All right. Like a tear runs down his cheek, but that's all.
See, good
the
man.
only reason you would need that, Yami, is to cast a curse on him. I hope that's what you're planning to do with it.
She puts it in her kimono.
Oh no. I need another drink, please. She just looks at the bartender.
All right. The ghost, your cup hovers.
Oh, no.
A bottle hovers. It fills your drink and gives it back to you.
Thank you. And she just, downs that one.
Okay.
after that scene, Slim Down says.
Solaris is nursing hers.
Yeah, there's some family members I need to see in the City of the Dead. So maybe we should go there first.
All right. We can do that.
Love the sound of that.
Okay.
Hopefully we don't run into members of the Xanathar's Guild this time, Slim. That would be very unfortunate.
All right.
I mean,
So you're going to go to the City of the Dead, all of you?
Yeah, I think so.
What time of day do you want to go?
Is it like early in the morning or like morning-ish right now?
Yeah, right now, yeah.
Entropy's like, the sooner we go, get it over with, right?
Yeah.
Sound good to you, Slim?
actually, I was thinking maybe around sunset. It's a little more scenic then.
Is that do you have a specific time you're supposed to meet somebody, or are you just visiting?
He just wants it to look scenic when he visits.
He just has an aesthetic he has to go for.
My father always liked the sunsets, and he's there. It's usually when we talk.
Oh.
Right.
Okay.
Well, we need something else to fill our time then.
Weren't you two getting the rest of the business owners together, except for that Faroon who tried to
He wasn't
screw up our
invited.
business?
He's definitely not invited.
Well, I would hope not, unless we're doing something to pay him back for what he did.
Oh, well, we are, but he's not invited.
Looka Trooper is asking if this is in Toril. Yeah, it is in Toril. I didn't put this in my sphere, so be hard to move. It'd be weird to move the whole city of Waterdeep to my. I mean, I could, but
Sphere, aren't we all on a plane?
Oh. Looks over at Yami. Did we do anything else with that?
No, I think we got who we wanted to, yes.
I agree.
Fala, Mr. Trench, Imbri, and Avik. I hope I'm getting their names right. The others,
Wait, all right. So wait, are you waiting? You're gonna wait till night and then you're gonna go to the City of the Dead, or is there something you want to do before then?
Yeah, unless there's anything else we needed to do in the day, I don't.
Yeah, there's nothing I need to do.
Okay.
Yeah.
So here's the note again, in case I don't know if I read this to you or not, Slim. It says, I would like to know more about what happened at Growlhund Villa. If you can spare the time, meet me at a Gyron statue in the City of the Dead. You'll be paid generously for your time and trouble. And signed, Istrid Horn.
Okay.
So it starts to get dark, and you're all going to go there?
Yeah.
The City of the Dead is no drab cemetery. It is a great park of grassy hills, tended flower beds, artfully placed clusters of trees and bushes, beautiful sculptures, astounding architecture, and gravel paths that weed intriguingly through it all. Long ago, Waterdeepians largely abandoned the practice of burying their dead, instead entombing them in mausoleums. For centuries, the major mausoleums here have each been connected...
Spoilers?
Rumor has it
Okay.
they're connected to an extra-dimensional space where the dead are
Oh.
taken, mourned, and interred.
Sounds like the mortuary. Holy crap.
Yeah, really, right?
Yeah.
So a Gyron statue. It's a famous landmark. You gonna go there?
Yeah,
Yes.
Sim's gonna lead him there.
A Gyron statue is a well-known landmark in the city's Parkland Cemetery. A tall marble statue of a bearded, robed wizard standing atop concentric steps and facing west toward the skyline of Waterdeep, his hands outstretched and a broad smile on his face. At the foot of the statue stands a female dwarf clad in plate armor. She looks at you all. She looks at Slim, and she nods. She mumbles, "Thanks for coming."
Is this your dad, Slim?
Yeah, you never explained who your dad was. I'm a little bit shocked, actually.
That was looks. How many other people are around?
Well, it's a cemetery. It's just you and her.
Okay, thank goodness. That was the front in case we ran into anybody.
Oh. Clever.
Well, I still think the family resemblance is just uncanny.
I can't grow a beard. I'm half elf. Well, that part of me, I guess the elf part lets me not grow a beard.
I see.
She says, "Look, Slim, I need somewhere to lie low for a while. Can you help me out?" I heard you have a fancy place or something.
Oh, have you?
I'm talking to him.
Oh, wow.
What else have you heard?
What else have I heard?
Yeah.
Look,
what
what do you mean, what have I heard? I heard the city watches after me, and I need somewhere to just let things cool off for a while. Ooh, awesome, Katie. Thank you. Oh my god.
Well,
nice.
Well, I think we can arrange something.
It's just, I mean, I could pay you. I could pay you all.
Oh well, yeah. That's the arrangement then.
Right.
Perfect.
So you want us to put ourselves and our business in danger to protect you? What is it? Why does the city watch after you?
The details.
Well, they might think I was involved in the Growlhund Villa thing, and I'm not. But I was working on like a side business that if they found out about, they might not like. So I just want to lurk for a while. I won't be a problem. I'll be quiet.
We really have a lot of people lurking, and
I'm very clean.
We
That's
could
good.
use a housekeeper.
Well, I can't do that.
True.
Look, come on. She's like, here. She pulls out 10 pieces of platinum.
Ooh.
Okay.
I think that's enough for first.
I can get you another 40 of these if you help me lie low for a 10-day.
That's enough for a little bit of rent, I think.
I think that'll suffice. I believe you wanted to talk about something else while we were here.
Huh? Something else? What do you mean?
Oh, I'm. This is Scott not remembering the note. Apparently, I thought she wanted to talk about what we knew
from the manor.
Yeah, that's not the case.
No, I couldn't write that on a piece of paper.
All right.
If I wrote down, "Hey, I'm committing crimes."
Yeah, that's pretty foolish to do. I agree. But yeah. Oh,
Dylan.
We lost Dylan.
Apparently, Kariyami's wanting to head back, so maybe we should do the same. I think we got a spare bed. This should work.
Yes, let's take you back and get a drink in you, and then we'll talk about whatever it is needs to be talked about.
We lost Dylan.
Un momento.
Whoopsies.
Hey everybody, we'll be right back, I guess. I'll swap into studio mode here.
$40 more.
Istrid Horn will give you 40 more. If you let her stay with you.
Okay. Slim will take the 10 that we got so far. And I guess we'll head back.
All right. So you she says, I'll come there later. I'll be in disguise.
Okay.
Yeah. So about an hour after you get back to Troll Skull Manor, a dwarf in a beard shows up. And it goes, "Hello! My name is Jorn."
Entropy just stares at this person and just nods slowly.
"I would like a job here, please."
All right.
Yeah, sure. We need someone to clean up upstairs. And doesn't need to come down unless they want to. They
Right.
can stay there all day if they want.
Clean. Thanks, buddy. Sir, I'll do a good job.
Entropy looks physically pained. This happening. And it's just hand over her face, just like, oh my god.
It's like,
Oh my god.
I have to pee. I'm a guy, so we pee a lot. So, see you later. You direct me to the bathroom? Thank you.
Slim, why don't you take our new employee to the bathroom?
Yeah, I'll do that.
Yeah.
That.
All right, so once you get up there, just gives you a thumbs up.
Mm-hmm.
Dolores has set up a mat in a corner of the library. That's where she's putting this person because Solaris is not giving up more space for anybody. So it's like a mat in the corner away from the windows.
Okay. All right. Doing anything else special that night?
Yeah, just working the bar. Maybe listening for any information if there's any more rumors about what happened at the Grelhund estate. Well, especially if our names come up.
Well, there are some broadsheets that talk about the event that happened last night, and they're calling it the Growlhund Villa Bloodbath. The City Watch is cracking down on the Zentarim. Yeah, and so the Zentarim are getting all the blame for this.
Okay.
They're up to no good at Growlhund Villa. Anything else you want to do that night?
Slim's going to take a walk around the block. Maybe look around, make sure no one followed or is watching our estate.
Nope, not that you can tell. No.
Solaris is taking out that tracker for the Nimblewrights every now and then, and going out and walking and seeing if there's any trace of it nearby.
Really? Oh.
Yeah.
Didn't we dismantle it?
No, we didn't dismantle the tracker.
Well, I know. I mean the Nimblewright that we were tracking.
I don't think we found it, did we? We never found the Nimblewright. It got away.
It got away.
Yeah. We tracked it to Grelhund Manor, but then it disappeared.
Oh, right. That's right.
Yep.
That's right.
Because after everything happened, we got split up, and I think Solaris went to look for it, but we found out it got away.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So Solaris, you want to go out and look for this thing?
Yeah, she just, especially in the area of Troll Skull Alley, because the last time this thing was around, it blew up people near our house, and it blew up our friends.
You're going out. So you're going out there alone?
Unless somebody follows me.
Entropy would go with her.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
What about Slim?
Oh, he wants to make sure we don't miss anything. So he's going to stay and make sure our guest stays as a guest and not as a burglar.
Okay. All right, everybody. So Solaris,
I don't like that little sigh you just had there, Sean. I just don't really like it.
I'm just an impartial dungeon master. Okay, so two of you are going. Okay, so you're walking through the streets, and and your umbrella starts to spin on your little doodad device, and that means that you, the Nimblewright is pretty close.
Entropy sees it and just grabs Solaris's arm.
Oh, sorry to interrupt, but apparently the sound's gone again.
I think that was when we first came back, and now we're good.
Oh, okay. My
I
bad.
think we're good. Yeah. She just grabs Solaris's arm. Is are we going to continue going?
Why not?
All right, then let's keep going. She's just going to.
We don't want to lose this thing again. We've already lost it one time.
That's very true. Let's go then.
All right. And she will unsheath one of her daggers and sort of have it in her palm, like flipped up so it's not visible.
Mm-hmm.
And has the nimble detector in the other hand.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So we try to locate this little creature.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I think Entropy lets Solaris go out in front of her, and Entropy is going to stealth behind, just in case we do come across it, that at least one of us can maybe get the jump on it.
Okay. So it's I believe it's dark now, right?
Mm.
So it's spring, I believe. And so at night there's a thick fog. Well, it's not midnight yet, right? So you probably went out at like 9 p.m., something like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So it's raining. So you have disadvantage on wisdom perception checks. It extinguishes open flames, and your visibility is reduced to 60 feet. And your little umbrella is like spinning and like flinging rainwater everywhere. People are like, you know.
Solaris points it straight up, so it's flinging over her head and acting like an actual umbrella.
Okay.
Oh, Dylan's back.
Hey, watch this magical maneuver that I'm going to do.
Watching.
It's going to be amazing.
We're watching.
Pow, 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 pow. And then, oh my god. Holy cow. Look
Did it
at
work?
that. They're all there. Hey, Dylan.
Hi, sorry.
So, Yami,
Oh, yes.
all you missed was that Solaris and Entropy decided to go out and look for the Nimble Right. I guess you and Slim are chilling at the manor.
We're making sure our guest doesn't take anything that isn't theirs.
Yeah, you have a new guest,
Good.
the Istrid Horn, who's in disguise as a male dwarf named Jorn,
Who has to pee a lot.
because she's a guy.
Oh, okay. Okay, I can relate. Yeah, okay.
Once per hour. It's healthy. You know?
Definitely.
You have to keep it clear, you know? So, all right.
Might want to have a cleric check that.
But not me. Not the cleric for you.
You got gloves in Waterdeep?
Oh, God.
Oh, God.
All right, sorry.
Solaris and Entropy, your device leads you to a dark alley.
Can
Garbage piles in there.
I'm going to cast I'm going to on my what the fuck weapon do I have? On my mace. I'm going to just have it in my hand and I'm going to cast light on it.
So your light washes over. You see a number of garbage piles, but you don't see the Nimble Right, at least from where you are standing.
Solaris is going to reach in a coin pouch, pull out a copper piece, and cast light on the copper piece, and then toss it down the alley, at like trying to go like maybe 15 or 20 feet, so that it gets more light to light up the rest of this dark alley in the rain.
All right, so you throw the coin in there, and out of one of the piles is out of one of the piles you see a foot sticking out of a pile of garbage. And it's a Nimble Right foot. It's made of metal and wood.
I point quiet and put a finger to my lips for Entropy. And I want to quietly try to approach and kind of get in flanking positions on this pile.
Make stealth checks.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll roll one too because Entropy was stealthy.
Let's see. All right, here we go. All right.
I got a 21.
And Solaris has a 19.
All right. So you creep up on either side of the pile, and then what do you do? There's a foot sticking out. It's like kind of coppery gold looking, and it's got pointy boot toe.
I'm going to flip my dagger over and just lean down and tap the tip of the toe and stand back up straight.
Okay. Suddenly, the pile of garbage just like explodes. The nimble right like springs into action. So we better roll initiative.
This is fine.
All right.
Yeah, I mean, you have Solaris with you. She deals a shit ton of damage.
As long as I stay close.
Yeah.
Entropy. What?
13.
13. What about Solaris?
I got an 11.
11. All right. So entropy. There is a clockwork person holding like a long, pointy sword, and it jumped up and it got into a fighting position. And what would you like to do?
I'm going to. I'm just going to guiding bolt it. No, if it's close to me, right?
Yeah, it can be wherever, however far you want to be.
Yeah, then I'm going to reach out as it's like out, it's in a fighting position. I'm just going to grab it and cast Inflict Wounds at 2nd level.
All right, inflict wounds.
Spell attack. Okay. 20, dirty 20.
All right, you inflict wounds on the nimble right. How much damage do you do?
I have too many dice. Fuck it, I'll just roll one. 4, 7, 9. 19 points of necrotic damage.
Okay, so you grab it and energy courses through it, and it shivers in pain. Is that it for entropy?
Yeah, that's her turn.
Solaris.
All right. So Solaris has her one dagger in hand. She's going to draw her short sword and point it at the Nibblewright and say, "That's all the pain you have to suffer if you surrender. We just want to talk to you. Otherwise, we'll have to take you by force. And I'm going to ready, if it attacks me, to stab it."
Make a persuasion or something.
Okay. Am I any good at this? I don't know. I got a plus to it. All right. Solaris got a 6.
Oh, okay. All right, looks like it's about to attack you, so do you want to stab it now? Or?
They always do it the hard way. All right, well, I'm okay with this. All right, so, yeah, I'll stab it. Diplomacy +6. Boom. All right, that is a 25 to hit with diplomacy.
25 hits. How much
All right,
damage?
so entropy is right next to it, so I get sneak attack on this. All right, let's see here. 8. So that's 12 points of piercing damage with my short sword.
Okay. You stab into it. All right. And that's it for your turn?
Yes, because I don't do
what
a
are
bonus
both
action.
of your perceptions, like your passive perception?
Passive perception
16.
14.
Okay. So, as it attacks, and you're watching it attack in slow motion, you notice, it's like it's butt naked. I mean, it's just like a thing made of clockwork stuff, and it has almost it doesn't have any equipment on it except its sword and a rolled up parchment, like stuffed in, like it's sticking out of its belt area, and that's it. It has nothing else. And you know that you were tracking this thing to find the stone, and you can tell right away that it does not have the stone on it, unless the stone's like a pebble. But you had heard it was very big, so it's gonna stab Solaris.
Oh boy.
It has plus. It gets 3 attacks.
Oh
Plus
boy.
6. Here we go.
Well, best place to be split up with is with the cleric.
Plus 6. An 8.
That'll miss.
16.
Solaris dodges the first one, and the second one gets her. Ah!
Aha. That will be 8 damage.
Ah!
The third one is with the dagger. Plus 6. It also has a dagger. 18.
Also stabs her.
6 piercing. So it's just like... Alright.
I don't like bleeding.
And it's raining. And it's like swiveling its head looking for an escape route. And then it is Entropy's turn.
Can I make a grab for that piece of parchment?
Yes! I don't know, just make like a athletics or acrobatics or something. I don't know.
I'll do athletics.
Because it's swiveling its hips.
Yeah. 17.
Wow, we need to hire him for the noodle troll.
Yeah. I'm just gonna try to grab one of his hips and steady him.
You yoink it. It looks down at you. And then it continues looking for an escape route. Anything else you want to do, Entropy?
No, that's my turn.
All right. What about Solaris?
Well, Solaris is pissed off because it stabbed her twice, so she is going to attempt to stab it twice in return. So first with diplomacy, she gets a 23 to hit, and she will put her sneak attack on this.
Ooh, okay.
All right, that's going to be another 12 points of piercing damage, and then she comes around with wisdom, her dagger, and tries to stab it in the side. Ooh, that's not that good. It's only a 12 to hit.
That misses.
All right, so and it clinks like she just twists her wrist.
Okay. So, after Solaris' mate, it's just going to disengage, and it's running away.
What do you think, Entropy? Do we let it run, or do we try to put it down?
I'm just going to. I'm going to not even answer and fire a guiding bolt at it.
Oh, thank God.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna fire it at second level too.
Guiding bolt. Okay.
Yeah. So plus 5 plus 4. 16.
16. It actually has an 18 AC, so.
Oh, jeez.
Whoa.
So, like, it's running out of the alley on the other side, and, like, it misses, and there's some people in the street, like, holding an umbrella. They're like, whoa!
Entropy just looks back at Solaris. Maybe we should get out of here. Just let it go.
The kid's like, what was that, Daddy? Son, that was a guiding bolt. This is a city of adventure. You'll get used to it, don't worry. Is that how Mommy died? No.
Oh, Jesus.
We'll talk about that later, when you're older. Alright, so, guiding bolt misses.
Alright.
You gonna pursue this thing, or are you letting him go?
Is it my turn?
Yeah, it's your
Sure
turn.
is.
All right. Can I get to it with 30 feet of movement?
Yes, you can.
All right. So I run after it with my short sword still in hand. As I'm running up to it, I am sort of looking for its soft spot. And I need it to make a deception check, and I'm going to roll an insight check. And if it fails this, I get my sneak attack. So this is my bonus action.
So wait, what am I making?
So you're rolling a deception check.
Oh, okay. I have a -2.
All right.
Oh.
And
I
I'm
got a
rolling an
7.
insight. All right. Well, I got where's my insight? Okay, so I got an 11. All right. So I charge up and I'm going to attempt to stab it in the back as it's running with my short sword.
Mhm.
Okay. That is a 25 to hit. Can't read my dice.
25. Wow. Okay.
Yeah, I rolled a 19. And I got my sneak attack on it. That is going to be 14, 18 points of piercing damage to it.
18. Okay. All right. I don't know. Where do you want to say the vulnerable spot is?
Well, if it's running away, I figure Solaris charges up behind it and just sort of slides the short sword through like the middle of the lower back.
Okay.
And then pulls the sword back out.
Okay.
How's it looking?
Whole bunch of gears come flying out. It's smoke coming out of the hole. It's definitely wounded.
If you have smoke coming out of your hole, you need to see a cleric as well.
Not this cleric.
And that is my turn.
All right. It's going to turn. Try to stab you 3 times.
Oh, thank God.
Plus 6. Ooh,
no, this means it's not running away. That's good.
25.
Oh, yeah.
8 damage. 21.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
8 damage. 17.
Yep.
Okay, well.
6 damage.
You see Solaris pull her sword back and then flop in the street.
Oh, God.
Is that
Just here? God damn it, Solaris.
the little
I'm
kid?
lying face down in the mud.
The little kid and the dad are watching under their umbrella. The kid's like, "Is that lady dead, Daddy?" He says, "Not yet, son, but soon."
Let's watch.
Let's see what happens.
Oh my god.
Now you see, son, this is where death saving throws come in.
So
You'll
now,
know about those later.
the Nimblewright stands over the body of Solaris and looks at you, Entropy, a pointy rapier in one hand and a dagger in the other. And then it is Entropy's turn. It's raining. A cat yowls in the distance.
I'm going to first cast Guiding Bolt on it. That is a 4.
I should use my cleric noises.
22, so that hits.
Yes.
46.
Where are you, cleric noises?
I expect an angelic choir.
Oh.
21 points of radiant damage.
21. 21. Let me mark that down. Okay.
And I'm going to use my rest of my movement to get up to it.
Ooh, pow! So you get it in the chest, and like the metal warps open, and like some kind of fluid is leaking out. Oh, there's my cleric noises.
No, that's just Solaris's blood puddle.
Oh, yeah. Guiding bolt. Let's see. Do I have that? How about? Let's just use. Let's see what bleeding is. That's pretty good. Do you want to hear the laugh?
Oh god.
Want to hear a thoughtful noise? Anyway. So you hit it with the guiding bolt, and then you come right up next to it?
Yeah.
Solaris.
I want to put myself between it and Solaris.
Okay. And Solaris, you're lying on the ground bleeding. You're going to need to make a death saving throw.
This is fine. All right, here we go. That's a D12. Let's do a D20.
Oh, Lucas says that came out quiet.
Here we go. All right, that's an 8. Solaris is like...
Maybe Solaris makes the exertion noise. Here it is. So you're dying. Don't say anything, anybody.
Okay.
Covering it up with this spell noise. All right, there. Let's move on. Solaris, did you failed your death save? That's
I failed that death
save.
save.
Oh no! Entropy. It points its blades at you. Here we go.
Bring it on.
Plus 6. 18.
Yeah, that hits.
8 damage. Plus 6. 11.
Does not hit.
And what about the dagger? Plus 6. 10.
Does not hit.
Okay. So it's stabbing away you. It stabs you once. But then that's it for the creature. It's raining. Entropy, it's your turn. Solaris is dying.
I'm going to, as it reaches out and it like gets purchased on me with its sword, I'm going to grab its wrist again and cast Inflict Wounds one more time.
Okay. Inflict Wounds.
That is a nat 20.
Natural 20!
So let's roll all these dice.
Oh my.
Apparently the nimble right was possessed or something.
Was that the sound the nimble right made?
33 points of necrotic damage.
How many?
33.
Holy cow. All right. You destroy this. You destroy it. Falls into a pile of metal and wood.
As it falls, I immediately reach down to Solaris, and I'm going to cast Cure Wounds at second level. And because you get 18 points of healing, because I automatically heal up full as a Grave Cleric.
So Solaris sits straight up.
You did very, very, very well, darling. We need to take care of this just sleeping on the job kind of thing.
Okay.
You feeling good? And she like slaps you on the back, probably too hard.
Great. Thank you. Could you help me out?
Yeah. And she does, and looks at the body of the nimble right. We should probably get this back to the manor, right?
Yeah. Good job. Where's mine? I pick up my dagger and my sword, wipe the mud off, and sheath them. I wipe the mud off my face from where I was laying in the mud.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Looking great, darling.
That thing had some bite.
The little kid looks at Entropy and says, "I want to be like that lady." And he says, "Don't talk to them. Adventurers are crazy, son."
Your father's right. We're not all there.
All right, you gonna go back to the manor?
Yeah, we're going to carry this body with us back to the manor.
And as we pick it up, and I look back at the kid and said, "Don't worry, all the best people are crazy."
Dad says, "That's not true, son." There's a lot to be said about joining the Dung Sweepers Guild. Steady work. All right, so you're gonna go back to the manor?
Yeah, we pick up the pieces and haul them back.
As she's walking in, she just goes, "Yami, I have a gift for you."
You hear?
You do?
You do. Oh my gosh.
Hey, look, we found something. Entropy killed it. I need a drink. And I go over to the bar and tap the bar a couple times.
I'm going to unroll the parchment and start reading that while she's walking to get a drink.
Okay. Your drink gets filled, and the parchment
I chug it.
a map.
Oh.
Is a map of an area of the city. There is an X on the map, and next to the map, next to the X, is a name: Fenris Storm Castle.
Well, would any of you be interested in going on a little treasure hunt? I know Slim's a pirate, and I'm an ex-pirate.
You say treasure hunt, and from upstairs you hear treasure hunt.
Slim, you came out of nowhere.
Sure.
Solaris is like, just give me a little bit to patch up, as she's like pulling bandages out from behind the bar.
We definitely should sleep on it. I think I need to rest as well.
Starts wrapping her abdomen right there.
I think she spreads the map out like beside the Nimblewright's body, or the pieces of the body, and starts like looking at the map. Do I recognize what this part of Waterdeep is? Anything about it?
Yeah, it's the Trades Ward, and the X is on an alley in the Trades Ward.
Okay. Interesting.
So Solaris, I have where is it on here? So I have the city secrets feature for my character because I'm an urchin. So I know the city pretty well. Do I have any idea, looking at the map, what is around that alley? Like what do I expect to find in that space?
There's people who have like fruit carts and stuff,
Okay.
and
Of course they do.
It's always a fruit cart to run into.
Yep. There's someone carrying a glass pane always on that street.
maybe.
They're trying to put a piano and up
The piano, yeah.
more.
Let's see here.
My apple stand.
Yeah, just some residential houses.
Okay, I just would like kind of fill in that information like it's to the rest of the group.
All right.
I'd say that we get a little sleep.
Mm.
Solaris and I need it. Mostly Solaris needs it. And then in the morning, we can go have a little trek to the Trades Ward.
Sounds good to me.
As they're saying this, Solaris is showing Floon. I think it went right through my lung right here with a rapier. I collapsed. Entropy fixed it.
You say that to Floon?
Yeah.
Your lung collapsed?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, he poked me right through with the rapier and I fell down and went unconscious.
Floon looks around and he goes, maybe you need someone to dress your wounds.
Oh my god.
You know, I'm gonna get a hold of never ever. Yeah, you're right. I'm gonna send a message and I walk away.
Should, yeah.
Oh,
Entropy just walks up to Floon and pats him on his shoulder. Maybe next time, buddy.
do you have any wounds that need to be addressed?
I'm a cleric, Floon. I can take care of myself.
Well, maybe you have wounds that are on the inside.
She's going... Is his shirt still undone?
Yeah.
She's going to take a handful of chest hair and just rip it out.
Wow. He shrieks in pain.
And then she's just going to not say anything and just walk away while like, brushing it off on her shoulder. Like, ugh.
He staggers upstairs.
I think that was a yes.
Slim looked like he was going to say something, but after that scene, he doesn't say anything. He just gives everyone a little coin pouch, and then he just kind of mumbles like, your share.
Oh.
And he gives everybody 20 gold out of that 10 platinum.
Well, thank you very much,
Goes
Slim.
upstairs to wherever Floon's at, and he just like cracks open the door, and a little money pouch goes in there. 'Cause technically, he works here, and he has to be here to keep an eye on her too, whether he is or not.
Okay. All right. So you're all gonna rest for the night?
Yes.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Oh, Slim throws a few bandages in his room too.
Okay. So the next day rolls around. Everybody's fully healed. You have a map that leads to a location in the Trades Ward. And there's a name on it, Fenris Storm Castle. What would you like to do?
Could I look through our library to see if his name is like any Waterdeep books?
Fenris Storm Castle.
Because I know, like, I don't think Entropy would recognize it off the top of her head. But maybe, like, it's in some kind of book about Waterdeep, the citizens of Waterdeep, that kind of the history. Even if it's just the Stormcastle name.
Not in the books, but you could do, like, a ask around town or...
I was going to say, could I check with my criminal contact about that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because, I mean, if he was working with the Dentarum or something.
So Yagra at the Yawning Portal?
Yeah.
So you go to the
Slim
Yawning
joins you to do the same thing, but with his.
Okay.
All right. They tell you that Fenris Storm Castle was the founder of the Bloodhawk Posse, a gang of horse-riding brigands that harries travelers on the road to Amphale. He was drummed out of the gang after a botched raid and has retired to Waterdeep. But he's probably up to no good.
Yeah, you
He's-
know.
He's not.
Come to expect that.
He's not like it.
Do criminals ever really retire?
No. Not that I would know.
I mean, they do, but it's usually when they're dead.
After they've had like breakfast and gotten ready and stuff, I think Entropy is waiting for, because Yami and Slim went to the yawning portal. God, words are hard. And she's like waiting with Solaris out in the road for them.
Mhm.
And when they come back, she's like, "Is everyone ready to take a trip?" And she's like unrolling the parchment to make sure everyone knows which way to go.
I am.
Actually,
Oh.
maybe it'd be a little smart if we got some healing potions first.
Oh, that's not a
Ooh,
bad-
we could drop the Nimblewright's body off at the Temple of Gond and get some extra money first as well.
Yes,
Oh, that's
That is-
right.
That is smart.
we're
Let's
not
do
in a
that.
hurry. Let's take care of that.
Oh.
And how much platinum did you give us, Slim?
20 gold pieces.
20 gold
Yeah,
pieces. Okay,
We got paid in 10 platinum. I converted to gold. To make it
gotcha.
Oh man. Now I have 440 gold, not 420.
Oh,
Sam, you have to work to 69 now.
Oh, wow.
We're all adults.
Should I hit the noises?
Is there a...
Sirenscape needs like a
Probably some.
alarm noise. It's just an air horn.
I know that's a good idea when we get this money, because what is my character's name? Entropy. It's a bad day, guys. Entropy wants to go to like that metal worker blacksmith couple people and get a dagger.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, you can get a dagger. Sure.
Yeah, just a plain dagger.
Okay.
Not anything special. She just wants a plain dagger.
I don't know how much they cost, but I'm sure it's like a gold or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're gonna bring the remains of the Nimblewright back.
Yeah, the Valletta, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Can't remember what she was gonna reward you with.
I don't entirely remember too. I know it was some money and like an invention, maybe.
Let's see here.
2 gold pieces for a dagger.
Here it is. Reward. 500 gold.
Oh, okay, I was right.
Woo!
Excellent.
She says, we also have these 4 things that you could have if you want. Adjustable stilts. They increase the height of any humanoid wearing them by 2 to 5 feet.
Yummy.
There's a backpack parachute.
Ooh, I need that.
The humanoid wearing this piece of gear can deploy the parachute as a reaction when falling. It doesn't open fast enough to slow a fall of less than 60 feet. So you have to be at least 60 feet up. A barking box, that's a metal cube that has a crank on the top. You can use an action to wind the crank and activate it for 8 hours. While activated, the box barks whenever it detects vibrations within 15 feet of it, as long as the box and the source of vibrations are in contact with the same ground or substance. And a matchless pipe. A switch made of flint is built into the bowl of this fine wooden smoking pipe. With a few flicks of the switch, the pipe lights itself.
I want that.
Okay. So is it the money or that?
Both.
Both, okay.
Oh, well, hell yeah. All right.
Yeah, I want the pipe.
All right. Matt,
Solaris takes the parachute.
I'll take some stilts, I guess.
okay.
I guess I'll take the barking box.
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
And she thanks you. She
And-
says, this whole Nimblewright thing has been very embarrassing for us.
Oh, I imagine.
Well, if we come across any more, we'll bring their bodies back to you for the same thing.
Please
Right.
do. We have one Nimblewright that made another Nimblewright. It's not good.
Such a tragedy.
But the
Thank you.
payoff is excellent. And then Jimmy just walks
Sure
away.
it is.
All right.
As we're leaving, Yami leans over to Solaris and says, "Okay, do we break him out now or later?"
Later.
Okay, yeah, okay. Well, let a few days pass. Yeah, I
Mhm.
get you. Okay, yeah.
Let the trail go cold.
Okay.
And then I think Entropy starts leading the way to the trades ward.
All right.
All right.
I don't know if you guys are doing this, but at least on D&D Beyond, I've been keeping my character sheet updated with all the equipment I have.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
So I added a barking box ... question mark for.
I added a backpack parachute.
No.
All right. The alley. Ready for some custom sounds?
Oh, heck yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I need to determine the marching order.
Oh.
Entropy's definitely
Entropy's probably
leading the way.
first. Yeah.
Slim's
Yeah,
in the
because
back.
she's
He's
looking
the
at the
ranger.
map.
Entropy's
Solaris would be probably right behind Entropy because she's familiar with the city.
Okay. Then I'll be behind Solaris.
Slim uses Yami as pretty good cover. So
Yeah.
first. So, you make your way into this alley in the trades ward. A cart laden with apples comes careening toward you from the opposite direction,
shit.
rolling downhill. Riding on the cart is a tiefling boy with an eye patch, screaming at the top of his lungs. There's sounds for this. You ready?
yeah.
Here's the boy yelling. Here's the cart.
Oh,
Jesus.
Too loud? Okay.
No, it just scared. That's serious.
All right, so Entropy, make a dexterity saving throw.
Sure. 15.
All right. Solaris, make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, no.
All right, here we go.
You're a rogue.
I am, and I got a 13.
Okay. Kuryami, make a dexterity saving throw.
You know, can Kuryami try and, like, grab this thing and stop it?
Yes, you can try to stop the cart bodily. So you'll
Okay.
need to make a strength
Ooh.
saving throw.
I'll do that. Because I believe it's better.
Kuryami just bodies this cart.
Uh-oh. That's an 8.
Oh, no,
Oh.
she doesn't.
All right, so you're struck by the cart. Take 5 bludgeoning, and you're knocked prone.
Runs me over. All right.
It continues to roll, so Slim,
Well,
please make a dex save.
a dex save, you say?
Mm-hmm.
How does an 11 sound for you?
It's good enough to get out of the way. So
Oh, okay.
after it plows past all of you, it flips on its side, sending apples tumbling down the alley. The tiefling boy is thrown from the cart and lands with a thud. 2 other individuals are running down the alley as if they were chasing after the cart. What would you
What
like
might-
to do?
What might these individuals look like, might I ask?
The boy, let's see. The boy is a tiefling with an eye patch. He has a small bow and a quiver of toy arrows. And the 2 running towards you are a lanky girl with a wooden toy sword, and a portly boy with a cloak, a toy wand, and a stuffed owlbear familiar. The kid who was on the cart says, "Sorry!" Ha! He gets up and dusts himself off.
Entropy immediately walks over to this little brat and grabs him like by the scruff of his neck. What the hell do you think you're doing?
Do tieflings have scruffs?
He says, "Yeah." He's like, he
Interview
says,
it now.
"Get off of me, crazy lady!" He's gonna try to acrobatics his way out of your grasp.
I'm gonna athletics him.
All right.
22.
Okay. He tries to get out, but he can't.
She just grabs tighter. I asked you a question, you little brat.
The portly boy walks up to you. He goes, "Unhand my friend, or I shall cast a powerful spell upon you." And the lanky girl draws her wooden toy sword and looks at you angrily.
You all are the opposite of cute. You
No,
know
they're
that.
adorable.
Yeah.
Entropy, they're adorable.
No, they're not. Entropy just like still holding on to this little boy, this tiefling boy, just like snaps her fingers, and it's like she's beginning to cast guiding bolt, but she's not going to. But like you see the flare of power come up in her hand, and she's like, I could kill all three of you without blinking if you'd like me to, or you can tell me what the hell you were doing.
As you make like you're going to start casting your spell, the portly boy yells, "Counter spell!" And he throws a pebble at you. Oh, he rolls a 19. So he like doinks a pebble off of your head.
Okay.
Don't
Slim,
worry, everybody. I disrupted it.
Slim's going to try to, I don't know if this would be a sleight of hand, but he's going to try to use prestidigitation to make it look like he cast some kind of spell.
The other two kids are like, "Oh my, what the?"
As this is happening, Entropy
Jinx, I think it worked.
is so angry. I'm going to cast Thaumaturgy, and you see my eyes go black, and this huge gust of wind comes in, and her voice booms. I said, stop it!
Slim puts his hand on your shoulder and says, "Come on, they're not worth our time." And he looks down at the little kid with the owlbear familiar and winks.
Kuriyami, who has a wheel mark across her face, is just going to come up behind them. And I'm going to focus on my Crown of Disgust. So while I'm focused on this discipline, everything in a 5-foot radius around me is difficult terrain for anyone that's not immune to frightened condition. So it's the one where my tongue gets all weird and my eyes sort of bulge out and my hair goes all... and I just sort of come up behind them and I grab them on the shoulder and say, "You know monsters eat children, right?"
All right, they, and they start to try to grab the apples, and now they're tugging at their friend who's still being held by Entropy and trying to get out of there.
I drop him,
All right.
and I grab an apple and just throw it at his back.
And then Kuriyami just dies laughing.
All right. So the kids are running out of the alley.
When they're running away, Solaris yells at the boy who Entropy dropped and throws him a little pouch.
Oh,
She put 5 gold pieces in it.
oh,
Oh.
that's so sweet.
He looks at it and he looks at you.
Encouraging them.
He looks at you with a confused look on his face.
Solaris just smiles.
He turns and runs away with the rest of them.
I hate children.
Oh, I
They'll be-
love them.
He'll be okay.
Okay.
Let's
So-
continue then.
You're in an alley. And let's see, there's basically one house in here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, one
Is it
house
where
out.
the X is marked?
Yes, and the door is standing open.
Good sign.
Well, that's strange.
Slim arms himself with his crossbow and proceeds it.
Solaris pulls out her sword, her dagger, makes herself look like that random average Joe individual, and with her disguised self, and then is going to quietly, so stealthfully, move to the door but not go in. And I have a 26 stealth to quietly make my way up to the door, looking like regular everyday Joe Schmo.
Entropy's just walking in.
Yeah. Same.
So you all creep in there. Slim's got his crossbow out. And when you look inside and you go in, it looks like it's been ransacked. And in the kitchen, you see something on the wall that was painted in blood. It's a circle with 10 equidistant lines radiating outward from its circumference. It's the sign of the Xanathar.
Great.
I think some of you have a good passive perception, right?
I have a
14.
16.
There's also some small pools of blood on the kitchen floor.
Does it look like like it's leading a trail?
No, but it looks fresh.
Oh, okay.
This very recently happened. If I begin to look through the rest of the house, like, is there a body here?
You start looking through the rest of the house. No. You do hear someone quietly making their way into the door that you entered to get in here.
Entropy's gonna hide.
Okay.
Solaris is still hiding in the foyer, so
Okay.
Going to pull out my great club and also hide like around the corner of a door.
Slim does his thing where he like hops over a piece of furniture and uses it as cover and has the crossbow over the top.
Okay. So those looking into the doorway see a tall, graceful woman in an emerald green cloak. She's got really long silver hair. She steps into the doorway gracefully and looks around and starts walking down the hall towards you, I guess.
Yeah, Entropy's still hiding and just like, do I recognize this woman?
You have heard that the ruler of the city has long silver hair. She's the open lord of Waterdeep, Laryl Silverhand.
Slim tries to. No, he's.
Yeah, Entropy's just watching.
So you're all just hiding?
Yeah, Entropy's hiding and watching. She doesn't know what this person's doing.
Do you think we're honest folk who can show ourselves to one of the open lords of Waterdeep and not get in trouble?
She calls out, "If you've come looking for Fenris Stormcastle, I'm afraid you're too late."
At that, Kuryami will probably lean around the corner of the door and sort of lean on the door frame and go, "Oh."
Aha.
Solaris will appear out from behind like coats on a coat rack.
Oh, all right. 20 sides. Yes, I set the green screen up this morning, and yeah, no wrinkles or anything.
Yeah, really.
It's weird. You touch it and nothing happens. Also, I know nobody cares about this. So, like, I have these like halls things. They're, like, invisible.
Oh, nice.
So weird. All right. Anyway, so some of you step out, and Laryl says, "It appears the Xanathar has gotten to him first. Fenris had something in his possession that I desire. Perhaps you could help retrieve it."
Entropy steps out of that and crosses her arms. And what would that be, darling?
They call it the Stone of Galore.
Why is everyone looking for this?
Well, because the Stone of Galore is a magic item that can locate the missing 500,000 gold that's hidden somewhere in the city.
500,000. I'm sorry. What?
It was embezzled by the previous ruler of Waterdeep, but he was never able to smuggle it out of the city, so it's still here somewhere.
Renair's lovely father.
Oh.
Charming man.
Yes.
Yeah, Rainier's charming.
So,
He is, isn't he?
so you also want the stone. And what are you offering for it? You're not the only one looking for it.
It's true.
Well, having... Well, if it's money you're interested in, I could offer you 10,000 gold.
Each, correct? Because just 10,000 gold split upon us isn't that fair considering
For
what
500,000. Yeah.
Well, perhaps... She says we could... Having my favor is more than you might ever need.
Oh.
Why would I need your favor when I rarely even stay in Waterdeep? What good does your name do elsewhere?
Well, if... well, elsewhere.
My man.
Well, I'm a Silverhand. I'm one of the 7 sisters. I know everyone, and I've been everywhere.
I have a question for you.
Slim pops up from his cover, and he's like, I don't know how this happened, but a little gnome in a red hat just appeared and said she just gave everybody bits.
Oh.
Thank you. Everybody's got a natural 20. You've all got a natural 20.
And then Slim's like, oh, sorry. And then he just goes to duck back down. Like, never mind.
Solaris
Thank you,
says,
Aya.
Thanks, Aya. Solaris says, I'm curious, what do you intend to do with 500,000 gold pieces?
She says it was stolen from the city, so we need to get it back. That's all.
But what do you intend to do with it when you get it back?
Public Works.
Hmm.
He's just quite.
Street maintenance.
I'm
They're
sure.
gonna open a Parks and Rec and just come on.
Overtime pay. You know.
I'm just saying, there's a lot of people that money could help in this city.
I
And
know.
I'm not talking about the nobility.
Yeah.
I mean, we've been talking about medical care for everyone at an affordable price.
Also, you should be aware there may be a horse revolution soon. They've been talking behind all of our backs.
That's
And
true.
I think-
How about this? Legalized firearms.
Slim, no.
I agree. Firearms are nothing but good.
It's just, it's possible, but there would need to be some restrictions.
Exactly.
Understand.
How about we just continue on our journey to find this stone, and you just get added to the list of people who want it, and we can decide when we get it.
And when we get it, you pay us each our $10,000 individually,
Or more.
or 10,000 gold pieces or more.
Individually.
Or we keep it for ourselves. and
25,000 each.
we just keep it the stone ourselves.
Let's see. Well, there's two things. First of all, you're not the only ones looking for the stone.
No,
We
clearly
know.
not.
And
That's just we
there's
know.
powerful entities in the city, and you would be stuck right in the middle of all of them. And
One
the
of
other
them
thing is, you don't know where to go next. I
That's
do.
true. I mean,
That's
given
fair.
that the Xanathar took them, I assume the sewers.
She, like, how did you...
We've been in the sewers before, lady.
She sighs and says, listen, there's a refuge of the Xanathar in the sewers near here. She gives you directions.
There we
Pretty
go.
sure that the people who took care of Fenris are there.
Well,
Good to know.
I have
Good
some
looks.
information on the on this. I heard about the bloodbath I saw on the paper. I got some information on that. If you want that, won't come free though.
You could write it down and mail it to somebody. Who cares?
Oh, fine enough. Guess you don't want to know who was behind the whole thing. It's all right.
She says, your greed will be your undoing.
I've been told that before, and it still hasn't been.
Good luck to you.
You'll be on our list, don't worry. We haven't made a firm decision yet.
I just want a boat. I say as she's leaving.
That's all this man wants. Give him his boat. Should we head to the sewers now, since this has been bust?
I suppose. I didn't
the
think I was
smell.
going to have to go down there again, but oh well.
Hate them. They smell like floon.
Mm.
True.
All right. So,
I feel like we need to add that to Waterhaven slang. Smells of flume.
Smells of floon.
nearby there is indeed a manhole cover. I think that's what they're called.
Okay.
So, yeah. Cellar complex.
I'll grab that baby off and grab my nose and jump down, I guess.
There's actually, okay.
Oh.
It will drop you down into B1.
Oh.
We drop down right in front of 3 aboleths.
Hooray!
Oh wait, no,
Good
that's
first
not
time.
Hunter.
So it actually drops you down into a chamber. In the chamber, there is a locked iron-bound wooden door. There's a sign mounted on it that reads, in common, sewer access authorized city officials only.
We're officials, I would say, right?
I mean, I work for the Black Staff, basically. I'm technically a city official.
Yeah.
I use disguise self to look like a city guard. Yeah, I'm an official.
Slim just shrugs and goes forward.
Well, there's a locked door in front of you.
Oh, a locked door, you say?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Does one
Only
of us-
someone had lockpick. Oh.
Let's see.
Slim Fool, she has like a hand axe ready. He's gonna try to. And you gotta, I assume you just push him out of the way.
Yeah, Solaris just kind of elbows you and slides you aside and says, "Let me try first, okay? I mean, I know I had some trouble with the last one, but let me try."
Yeah.
Alright. So I am going to attempt to pick the lock with my thieves' tools, and I get my expertise with that. So I'm going to add +4 for my proficiency.
Mm-hmm.
So my total is a +8 to this.
Ooh, okay.
So Solaris thieves' tools, I get a 25 on my roll.
Okay. So this was a tough lock. The DC was a 17, but you
Wow.
easily Clink unlocked the door.
I pretend at first like, oh, this may be really, and I just pop it open. Oh, it's easy peasy.
Is this like a classic door lock, the one that's like, or is it built into the door, or
Built into the door.
ah darn? Okay.
All right. Door's still closed. You gonna open it?
I say, hold on. I take a closer look at the door to make sure that opening it won't have any nefarious effects.
Yeah, it looks. You don't detect any traps or anything like that.
Okay. I will quietly open the door.
Okay. It's a sewer area, and there's a little walking path next to it. And the path.
Oh, excellent. We don't have to trudge through the muck.
The path heads to the south.
South.
All right.
And it's really dark in there.
I will pull out a copper piece and cast light on it, so that if I need to, I can cut my hand over it and cover the light.
You can hear the screeching of rats. Ready? I'm going to hit the screeching button.
I want to go back.
Apparently, there are some looks at camera rats in Waterdeep.
Oh, available on the DM's Guild now.
You know, my friend is the king of the rats here in Waterdeep.
Mm-hmm.
Well, can you tell him to make sure these don't attack us?
Oh, yeah, I don't think we have to worry about them.
You say that now.
We don't have any cheese. I think we'll be fine.
Rats are the #1.
You see Solaris reach in a pocket, and she takes out a little hunk of cheese and throws it into the sewer water.
Actually, I think
eyes
Yami
get
still has
really
cheese,
big.
actually.
You throw cheese in the sewer water?
Well, because he said something about cheese, so she's like, "Oh yeah,
All right.
toss it in."
A couple of big rats start swimming over to it.
Oh, they're so cute.
Just curling her face up and then continuing to walk down this path.
We got a split party. Like Entropy and Slim look disgusted and they're like leaning away, and the other two are just like near the water, like, oh,
they're so cute.
They're like nasty otters.
They're like otters with fleas.
Yeah.
And plague.
All right, you heading down the walkway?
Yeah.
Okay. So you walk for maybe 30 feet, and you come to an area where there's a huge circular tube, and sewer water is pouring out of it into this thing.
Okay.
And
You think we have to go that way?
You mean through the tube?
Mm-hmm.
It does look like you could traverse in it, yeah. It is very big.
Would they? Is it big enough that they could walk on 2 legs, or would they have to crawl on all 4s?
You could walk on 2 legs. 7 feet about.
Oh.
Is
I only
this
have to
dead
like
end?
bend over a little bit.
Like,
It's not a dead end. You could keep going south, but you do see kind of like orange cones and like a big thing that says under construction.
Under construction, yeah.
Yeah, kind of.
I think Entropy dips into the tube, the tunnel. Still looking disgusted. Is trying not to touch anything as she's carefully walking through.
You also notice when you look down that south path, like there's not a lot of detail.
Yeah.
It's not completely rendered.
are there a few of these giant rats with like construction vests on? One's got like a little hammer in its mouth.
Oh.
So you gonna go down that tunnel?
Yeah.
Sure,
let's
yeah.
do it.
All right.
I guess so.
Sewage is 3 feet deep.
Oh,
Oh, gross.
Good thing I'm tall.
Entropy is she hates it. She hates it so much.
Solaris, you want to get on my back?
Please,
Your
yes,
friend's
please,
okay,
please.
get
I
up there,
crawl
yep.
onto Yami's back.
Okay.
Okay. So
Where are those? Well, if only we had
Where are
stealth.
those stilts?
Those are mine. No.
If Yami uses them, Yami can't fit in the tunnel.
Yeah, no,
that's
exactly.
true. All right. So you were wading through the sewage.
Yeah.
I think Entropy is a high passive, and Solaris had a 14.
A 14.
I also have a 14. Yeah.
So Entropy, as you're walking down this tunnel, up ahead on the left and the right, you see the faint outline of doors, as if there were secret doors there that you could probably just like
And right.
press and swing them open. There's one on the left and one on the right across from each other.
She stops the group and points them out to each other, like goes along the edges of them. Anyone have a certain way they'd like to go?
Maybe we open both at the same time.
We can do that.
That might not be a good idea if there's people on both sides.
There's also that.
Do we see any insignia, like the little symbols anywhere for the Zentarum?
No.
Okay.
Perhaps we go right. I've always heard that going right is the best choice. I'll always go
I
right.
hear good adventurers go left. So yeah, let's go right.
Okay.
That checks out, yeah. And Entropy's going to push open the right door.
Okay.
Lars is like, what?
All right. So you swing open the door into a lit chamber. It's large. There's a bunch of creatures in here.
Oh, great.
There is a bearded fellow. Like, there's this big Clockwork Beholder on the ground. He's like working on it. Clang,
No
clang,
way.
clang. And there's 3. They look like dwarves, but they have like dark purple skin. And hovering near them is one like baseball-sized beholder.
Solaris could kill that herself.
So you swing the door open, and the Dwergar turn and look at you. Ah!
Hello, we're not here to fight, promise. And she just holds her hands up. We're looking for someone. Your secret doors aren't that secret, by the way.
Yeah, this is a surprise inspection.
We're city workers.
One of the
City
Dwergar,
workers?
one of the Dwergar like enlarges, so he goes from regular dwarf size to like a really big dwarf.
No, you don't do that.
So like 6 feet tall. Okay.
Yeah.
Entropy just doesn't even like react. She's like, I see that all the time. Yumi does that for fun.
Yeah.
If there's an awkward pause, Slim will shoot the little beholder thing.
Really?
Wow.
right.
Okay.
All right, go ahead. Open fire.
Jesus.
Kapew!
As soon as there's the twang of his crossbow, Solaris whips around and goes, seriously!
He has the heavy crossbow and he's just resting it on like shoulder in one hand and the other hand shrugging. And, he got 19 to hit.
All right,
Oh
you
my
hit. How much
God.
damage do you do?
Minimal. So 4.
All right, let's all roll initiative then.
We're all just city workers. Don't worry about us.
Yeah, Entropy is like low-key casting thaumaturgy to look at Slim and her eyes just go black.
Slim's just like,
Okay, Kuryami, what'd you get?
18.
What about Entropy?
9.
Solaris?
I also have an 18 with a +4 to my initiative.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Sure, I'm glad we took that long rest.
Slim? 5.
And you rolled the lowest initiative!
5.
I'm
He's probably
helping.
gonna hide behind something when he's done with this.
God!
This is very rare. I actually won.
Oh,
What?
All
holy
right.
crap.
Oh my
That really
God.
rarely does happen, though.
So-
Let Sean have this one.
So the other 2 Dwergar spend their turns enlarging. So they're there's one who's
Yanni rolls
already
her
large.
eyes.
So that one Dwergar stomps over to Slim. It's like, you made a big mistake.
Oh.
And as he does that, Solaris says, "Oh, we were supposed to get healing potions."
I was gonna say, can we retroactively say that we got them and spend the money to get them?
You didn't get them, yeah.
Yeah, well,
Wait, we didn't?
we'll get them
I
tomorrow.
thought we did that during the day or something.
We
I don't think you said it, did you?
No, we didn't.
went to the temple.
Oh,
We
okay.
got the money.
Whatever.
Let me remove it.
Plus 4. 11.
That does not hit.
So he brings a big pick down, but you dodge, and it hits the ground. Then the gazer. All right. 203. Oh, and the guy working on the beholder just like sighs, and he like takes cover behind it and like peeks his head up once in a while. All right, the gazer. I have to roll a d4.
Ooh.
It's gonna shoot 2 eye rays at Slimmy. All right, one is kind of a purplish ray. Make a wisdom saving throw, Slim, please.
Wisdom. What is that?
Yes.
I obviously don't have that, but I rolled good. It's a 17.
The other ray. Oh, can't be the same one. A blinding white ray comes shooting at you. Make another wisdom save, please.
Nat 1.
No.
Okay. So you're hit with the dazing ray. You're charmed by it until the end of my next turn.
Oh, it's charmed?
You're charmed.
I'm a half-elf, so I have advantage on that.
Oh, no!
Nice.
I only know that because it says it right there on D&D Beyond. So,
Ah.
16?
16. All right, you shake off the dazing ray.
Oh, thank goodness. Okay.
All right. That's it for me. So there's 3 enlarged Dwergar and a gazer. Solaris, it's your turn.
Okay, I am going to. What's closest to Solaris, the gazer or a Dwargar?
The gazer is behind the Dwergars.
All right, so she's not going to run.
The ceiling is only 7 feet high, even in here, so it's
Jesus.
It's kind of cramped.
Okay.
Like the Dwergar enlarge and like they hit their heads on the ceiling. Yeah.
So Solaris is going to. How far away am I from the first Dwargar, the closest one to me?
I don't know, 15 feet.
Oh, excellent. I run up the 15 feet, and I'm going to attempt to stab it with my short sword diplomacy. That is a 15 to hit with my short sword.
A 15 misses.
All right, so I run up and I attempt to stab it, and when it parries the blow, I'm like, bonus action, I'm going to disengage and go back 15 feet to where I started.
Okay. Is that it for Solaris?
Yes, for now.
Yami, there's 3 ginormous Dwergar.
Yeah, okay. So as my bonus action, Yami's gonna say, cute. And she's gonna use ogre form. So she gains 10 temporary HP, her melee weapon attacks deal extra damage, and my reach increases by 5 feet. She gets like 10 feet tall, so her head just like, but, you know. Then, as my action, I'm going to run up and I'm going to hit one of these Dwargar with my big old great club.
Okay.
Oh, jeez. Okay. That's a 22 to hit.
Hits.
Okay.
So you run up and you... Okay.
All right. Let me see. Oh, God. I have to look up what all my stuff does because I totally don't remember. It's been so long. Okay. Then... Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna do a regular attack for this one. So it's gonna be 12 bludgeoning damage.
12 bludgeoning. All right, you hurt one of the Dwergar. Got it. That's it for Yami?
Yeah.
All right. Entropy, your turn.
So first off, there are 3 Dwergar. I cannot ever say that word.
Yep, there's 3.
3 of them? Okay, so I'm going... 3 bad dwarfs. I'm going to cast Bane on those 3. They have to make a charisma saving throw.
Bane. All right. Dwergar.
You can target all 3. Nice.
Up to 3 creatures of my choice.
Sweet.
122. What kind of save is it?
Charisma, and it's just a 12.
I have a -1. I rolled a 2. I rolled a 15. And a 19. Alright, so it looks like 2 made it and 1 failed it.
Okay, so the one who fails it, anytime he makes an attack or a saving throw for the next minute, he has to roll a d4 and subtract it.
Oh, okay.
And then I'm going to look at Solaris and just go, "Here's a little help, darling." And you see her cast a shimmering field around Solaris, and I'm casting Shield of Faith on her, so she gets a +2 bonus for 10 minutes. +2 bonus to AC.
Have I ever tell you I think you're the best?
You do sometimes. I appreciate it, and that's my turn.
All right. After Entropy is Slim.
Okay, he hugs the wall, so he gets whatever cover he can from that. How big is this door? Do they look like through the door?
The door?
Yeah, at their current size?
Oh, the Dwergar?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. They're like enlarge.
Well, they're as tall as Slim right now.
They are actually large, so they're like at least 7 feet tall. Yeah.
Oh, look at that! So am I.
Well, actually, okay. If they lack the room to become large, they attain the maximum size possible in the space available. So
okay.
yeah, they're right up to the ceiling.
Okay, so they can probably fit through fine, but I mean it'd be a good choke point. Anyway, so he's using the wall as cover, and he fires his crossbow again at the gazer.
Fire a crossbow at the gazer.
Ooh, okay, that was pretty good. I think. Yeah, 19.
Yeah, you better not kill this thing.
Oh man, what a shame.
I'm gonna give it like 50 hit points.
Don't worry, I'm rolling it really low for damage. So 6 piercing.
Cool. Alright. Squirt. Blood. Oh, I'll make a noise. You stabbed it?
With the bolt, yeah.
Oh, you shot a bolt?
Yeah.
There you go. Let's do this, the critical. There you go.
Nice.
Alright. That's it for Slim.
Yep, he's back behind cover.
It's my turn. 3 big old Dwergars. Solaris was the one who backed off, right? So, Yami, one attacks you with a war pick.
Do it.
It's a gigantic Dwergar. Full of resilience.
He's not that big.
Big. Fills your field of view. +4.
Yeah.
12.
Nope.
Entropy. Another Dwergar fills your field of view. But,
No.
of course, it's being harassed by Bane, who wants to blow up the stadium or something like that. It's going to have -D4. So, first, I rolled a 10 +4. Does a 14 even hit?
No.
Okay. Then it loses. All right, so then Slim, the last Dwergar, comes up to you. He says, "Stand still. Please." I rolled a 1. So he goes to swing his pick and it gets stuck in the ceiling. He's like, "Gah." But what about the Gazer? The Gazer wants to take out Slim, who keeps shooting at it. So, let's see. D4. I rolled a 3. Page 203. It's a Frost Ray. Make a dexterity saving throw. Crackling Ice.
15.
You dodged the Crackling Ice. Aha. What about... You don't even see this ray. You just see, like, little dash lines.
Oh,
Like
okay.
Sue Storm, what she uses for powers in the Fantastic Four. Make a strength saving throw.
Oh no. I'm called Slim for a reason. Oh, what? Wow. Okay. Every time I call myself. Dirty 20.
Oh my god.
So it feel like it's trying to lift you up and hurtle you, like somewhere, but you resist the telekinetic powers of the Gazer. That's it for me. Now it's time for Solaris. That's Solaris. It's your turn.
All right. So I'm going to run up and attack the one that is near Entropy.
Mhm.
So
That's
I will.
the one that is baned.
All right. So I will. Oh, yeah. I will stab first with my short sword. Ooh, 21 to stab it.
You hit?
All right. I will throw my sneak attack on this. That is going to be 14 points of piercing damage.
All right.
And then I am going to
Blood shoots
use
out of
my
the wound.
offhand to try to stab it with my dagger.
Stab it with
Ooh,
your dagger.
that is a 22 to hit.
That hits.
And that is going to be 4. That is going to be 1 more point of damage.
Okay. Is that it for Solaris?
Yep, and I'm gonna stay there.
Okay. It yells out in pain as blood pours from the wounds that you created.
We just wanted to talk. Sorry. Well, most of us, and I look at Slim.
All right, Yami, it's your turn.
All right. Well, I'm going to attack the Dwargar attacking me again. Okay, that's a 19 to hit.
19 hits.
All right. And since I have a free bonus action, I'm going to use Brute Strike on this one. I can spend up to 3 side points, so I will. Oh, boy. Okay. So that's going to be 19 bludgeoning damage.
19 bludgeoning.
Yeah, and then, if I can, as my reaction, I'm going to spend another 2 psi points to try and knock this Dwergar back. So it needs to make a strength saving throw.
While enlarged, make strength checks and strength saves with advantage.
Okay.
+2. 11. 17.
Okay, that'll make it, yeah. Okay, something happens.
All right.
Good at standing your ground, I see.
Is that it for you, Yami?
Yes.
Entropy!
I'm going to attack the one that's right up on me and Solaris, the one that had originally attacked me. And I'm going to she just pulls out of her the belt at her wrist. She's like, well, I haven't done this in a while, and she's going to stab it with her dagger.
Okay.
That's a dirty 20.
Hits.
And I'm going to, because I took a level in Rogue, it's also going to get sneak attack, because Solaris is right there.
Oh.
Solaris has been giving Entropy pointers.
Yep.
Nice.
9 points of damage total.
9. All right. It is hurt. Wait, 9, 20. It is hurt really, really bad. Howls in pain.
Yeah, that's all for me.
After Entropy, Slim. One Dwergar is wounded very badly, and the Gazer is wounded very badly. But there's a Dwergar that's wounded very badly.
So there's one Dwergar really hurt, and the Gazer as well. Okay. So he's going to shoot twice using action surge.
No.
So he hurts. So Gazer first, and then
no. All right.
Gazer was over 20 to hit.
No. All right.
And the dwarf, not so much. That was 12.
12 misses.
Okay. So the Gazer takes another whopping 6 piercing.
Shoot it. Third arrow or bolt sticks into it. And it just falls to the ground with a squish. You killed it. He's dead.
Okay. And I guess that's my turn.
Its tentacles slowly.
See, any one of us could kill one of those things one-on-one easily.
Because it's like an aberration, does it like its mouth like open upwards and it's just like wop wop?
Oh, like Pac.
Pac-Man.
Solaris looks at Yami when she says that, like,
Solaris, I mean, look at that. Slim just took it out on his own. And you took one out. Now just me and Entropy have to do it.
So, Yami, the one across from you. So you think you're strong, huh?
Yeah.
So he's gonna try to like grab you and put you into the sewer and like smush you under the sewer water. Ah!
I never.
So I guess this is like, I don't know, strength versus strength.
Opposed strength? Okay.
But I have advantage.
I surprisingly don't. Okay. Alright.
I rolled pretty good on the second roll. What'd you get there, partner?
Oh, I need to look at my bonus. Dirty 20.
What?
I got 18 plus 2.
Okay, so you're in it, locked in a test of strength. Another one tries to stab Entropy with a war pick. It's got a +4. 11? Misses, right? Entropy, I miss you with an 11?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, you did.
Slim. The last Dwergar looks at you, killed the gazer. He says, "You hurt my friend. Now I'm going to hurt you." He's gonna try to like choke you and pick you up in the air.
Oh my god.
So let's do a strength opposition.
Okay, I'm good at those. 17.
You wiggle free of his sausage fingers. And that's it for my bad guys, and now it is Solaris' turn.
all right, so the one between Entropy and I is very badly hurt.
Yeah, he's got 2 hit points left.
All right, I'm going to stab him with my dagger because he looks seriously injured.
Okay.
And see if that finishes him. That's a 16 to hit with my dagger.
Power score.
Oh,
That
yeah,
means-
that's right.
Roll the exact number you needed.
All right, and that's going to be, oh, yeah, 4 points on the D4 as I stab him with the dagger and pull it out. And I turn and look at the one next to Yami, and I go, and I'm going to run with my short sword, and I'm going to burn my natural 20. And I'm just going to drive my short sword into the small of his back.
Ah!
And I'm going to throw my sneak attack on this.
All right.
So I get 6 dice. Boom. All right, let's see. 15, 19, 21, 24, 28 points of piercing damage.
He's 100% dead.
Pull my sword back out.
Plops to the ground and shrinks to normal dwarf size.
I look at Yami on the other side and say, I can kill one of those, though.
Oh, Solaris, I never doubted your skill.
Yami, there's one left.
Okay. Well, I'm going to pick up the body of the one that I was wrestling with. I'm going to go, oh, you think you're so strong, don't you? And I'm going to throw his body at the other one.
Improvised weapon.
All right.
Improvised
This is
weapon.
the only one left, so you're throwing it at a corpse.
I'm throwing the corpse at the one that's still alive.
Oh,
yes.
okay, the corpse, the one. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
All right, just attack normal, and we'll,
I just rolled a nat 20.
Ah!
So,
How
yeah.
much damage?
How much would a corpse do? Just my weapon
You
damage?
just do your normal damage.
Okay. I'm also going to use 3 more side points for Brute Strike, because why not? So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, so that's going to be 25 bludgeoning damage.
So how do you kill him?
I don't know, I just chucked this corpse right at his head.
All
And,
right.
A bone from the body, like, shoots into his head and, like, stabs his brain, I guess, and he's just like, "Oh no!"
All right.
Talk about improvising.
Yeah.
I guess those monks were right. The body is the most dangerous weapon.
Well, you can't forget that Yami is a very good performance artist. She can use anything for the performance.
It's true.
All right. So the last Weregar dies, and now you're in a room.
Entropy looks over at Slim with her hands on her hips. Stop just shooting things!
Do we need to take your crossbow away?
Look what we got as compensation. As he points to the mechanical beholder thing in the room.
It's true. That's pretty nice.
Maybe we could have gotten it without killing all of them.
I mean, I feel like we would have eventually killed them, Solaris, but don't do things without warning us.
I mean, we didn't kill all of them. And I sort of look around the side. There's that other dwarf, right? The one.
Yeah, there is a guy who was repairing it.
Yeah.
Now he's kind of peering over the Clockwork Beholder, looking at you all.
Solaris waves, "Hi there," and looks at Slim.
Hi.
Don't shoot him.
Oh, and you see him put the crossbow away.
Yami, darling, do you want to make sure he doesn't run?
Sure. I'm gonna walk over and I'm gonna grab him.
All right, he doesn't resist.
Oh. Well, thank you for making it very easy for me.
Entropy walks over and like pokes around the Clockwork Beholder. What are you making here?
This is what he looks like. I don't know how well you can see
Oh,
this.
nice beard. I mean, he's a dwarf, so it's to be expected. But
I mean, yeah.
nice.
He's got goggles on and a long red beard.
Goggles.
He wears iron-rimmed spectacles and carries a large, heavy wrench that doubles as a club. He has mason's tools, smith's tools, thieves' tools, all sorts of stuff. Yeah.
What is the purpose of this?
Oh,
What of a dwarf?
it's supposed to fly, but
Does it fly?
Does it fly?
I'm having a hard time with it.
Oh, that would be so neat if it flew.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, let's do this right. Hi, my name's Solaris. What's your name?
Hi, Kuriyami. Hi.
I think we're past pleasantries here.
Shh, Slim.
I'm Thorvin Twinbeard.
Oh, because both halves look the same. Oh, all right, okay.
Nice to meet you, Thorvin.
I didn't know that the city sewer workers were armed.
Yeah.
Well, you know the rats down here are quite dangerous.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
So-
when threatened, we don't hesitate to fight.
But don't mind me. I'm just doing what I'm told.
Yeah. Okay. Most people who say that aren't just doing what they're told, but okay.
And who told you to do what you're doing?
He looks at you, Solaris, and he says, "Look, I don't want to harp on this too much, but not all of us down here are violent."
Now you... Never mind.
Subtle.
That's and then that's the thing. Not everyone, and her head craned sideways, is violent. Looking
Well,
at
Slim is.
Slim looks behind him like he thinks you're looking at something else. Then he points at himself like me.
You know what I mean?
So we're here looking for something. Maybe you can point us in the right direction. And then I look at Yami. Yami?
But do you want me to use his arms to point?
No, I want you to...
Oh, you want to... Okay, I let him go.
And then explain what we're looking for, because Solaris doesn't do that part.
You
We're
explain?
looking for a storm castle. Isn't that his name?
Fenris?
Fenris.
Oh, I think he's in jail.
J-
Are you after Fenris, or are you after what he had?
Well...
The latter.
The latter.
Well, if he had something, we're probably after it.
You're looking for
Why is he in jail?
I'm not sure why. But
Well, he was a bandit, evidently.
he had there's a certain stone
So
that's right. He points. Okay, so in this room,
Yeah.
there's a passage to the left, a passage to the right, and a passage like straight ahead. He points to the straight ahead passage and he kind of whispers, "It's in there, but the Dwergar leader has it."
Ah.
Well, I think we can take. I mean, we just blew through these
yeah,
gentlemen
did you
like
see
nothing
that?
happened.
He's got kobolds with him.
Oh no!
That doesn't really.
They're my favorite.
I mean, if you just let Slim go in there for
No,
2
I'm-
seconds, he'll just shoot wildly.
No. You don't understand. We can't underestimate kobolds, man. I've heard of entire adventuring parties getting completely destroyed by a single hallway with their trap.
True. Yeah.
I don't think you have to worry about us, Slim.
I've heard of one that had armor that was just made of copper coins, and no one could injure him.
Oh my god!
Really?
This is stupid meta third edition. They made an April Fool's one where they abused the rules.
Hmm.
God.
I hear they're very dangerous. Maybe we should head back.
I'm assuming you're also interested in treasure.
Yeah.
On the other side,
Treasure?
there's another secret door,
Yes, we found it. It's not so secret.
and there's a treasure chest in there. You're gonna have to get past the troglodytes, but it's got some money in it and all of that.
Entropy just looks at the rest of you. One treasure chest, or the leader who might have the stone.
What if we get
This
the
is-
stone and then go and get the troglodyte?
Yes,
He says,
treasure
and
chest
the
too.
leader is right in that room. Right
Yeah, let's
there.
go deal with him, and then we'll just pick up the treasure on the way out.
Yeah, let's. I think the stone might just be a little bit more valuable than whatever coins can fit in a chest.
Thorvin, you said this beholder, and I tapped my fingernail on it. Doesn't fly, but does it do anything else?
Well, once it's done, it's gonna do all sorts of things. I'm just
Oh.
having a hard. He starts to try to show you. He's having some problems with some gears and stuff, and it seems like if someone made an intelligence check, they might be able to.
Intelligence check.
Yeah.
I have intelligence.
Can I like using his Tinker's tools? Can I try to make a roll with my Tinker's tools because I have proficiency with them?
Dirty 20
Sure.
I got a
for mine.
21. 19 plus 2.
All right.
Plus 6.
All right. Beholder.
So I have a 17 with the Tinker's tools to kind of look at this thing and see the inner workings.
So you were all doing. You all immediately figure out how to fix the things he was having trouble with, and it suddenly whirs to life and starts
Oh.
shooting dazzling lights from its eye stalks, just all over the room.
Ooh.
Can you control that thing, please?
No,
It's so neat. We could send that in ahead of us as like a distraction.
We could
And
set it up at the Noodle Troll as like a disco ball.
Yeah. I hand back his Tinker's tools.
Entropy's leaning against the door where he said the leader was, and like listening. Can she hear anything?
yeah, you hear like a big booming voice like, "Shut up! Hurry up, you idiot! Don't
Sir?
look at me, you idiot!"
Is there any way to, is there like a pilot seat on this thing, or
In the mechanical beholder? No, it's its own little. It's not a vehicle. It's just
Okay, it's just a
it's
robot.
supposed
Is
to
it-
be a clockwork beholder.
it doesn't have like a logo with like an A and an I on it?
No.
No.
Okay, darn. All right.
I think we have to stop there. We're just about out of time.
Okay.
Next time you're gonna go after the leader.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the plan, I guess.
All right, well, we want to do some plugs real quick. Dylan, you got any plugs?
Let me see. So usually on Thursdays, but not until DCA comes back next year, we do Waffle Talk, where we talk about dice camera action.
Mm-hmm.
And I wasn't there for the last episode, but it was really awesome because they had James Hick and James Intricasso, and it was amazing.
Who write
uh,
Dragon Heist, and we talked a lot about
Dragon Heist, this adventure.
Yeah.
And Thursday at 1 p.m. on the Greyhawk channel, we also do Secrets Castle Greyhawk, where we explore D&D's original Mega Dungeon. So come watch that as well.
Katie, do you have any plugs?
You can follow me on Twitter at Katieface. I just put up a new schedule for the new year, which will probably still change a little bit. But this next upcoming week, Oh gosh. Tomorrow I'll be on Other Doc's channel. He made a hack for Lady Blackbird, which is Robot Hamlet and Richard III in space, I think. Anyway, it's going to be a weird, good time. It'll be great. On Tuesday, I believe, Urban Shadows on Off the Table, which is where a lot of my games are. You can find me there all the time. Our finale is there. I also will be running in the new year, starting the 7th on Scraticus's channel, D&D 5e viewer games, friendly to anyone who's never played before. If you have played before, it doesn't matter, with pre-generated characters. So, you'll be stepping in the shoes of a character that someone else has played and sort of molding that character to the world. Is going to be really good. But yeah, and then I have a new series coming on my channel, twitch.tv/katieface. It's Masks, the Next Generation. It's a superhero series. And it'll be starting on the 8th, so hope to see you there.
Awesome. What about Jeanette?
Oh, me. So tonight at 9 o'clock, we have Rappin' Athuk with Sean, myself, and a few other fun players on It's Ramrod Dude's Twitch. That's 9 p.m. Eastern Time.
Yeah.
Tomorrow night at 4:30 p.m. Eastern Time on my Twitch, which is Uncanny_Adventures, where you should be playing D&D 5e Forge of Fury. And then on January 7th at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, we are going to be kicking off a new Call of Cthulhu game set in the Old West. Dylan's going to be in it.
Cool.
Katie's going to pop in when she gets time.
I have such a busy schedule. I'm sorry.
It does.
Awesome.
It's okay though.
Awesome.
But yeah, so we're going to kick off an Old West adventure for Cthulhu and see what kind of hijinks we can get up to in the Nebraska area, back in the Dakota territories. And I think that's everything I have coming up right now.
What about Scotty Hood?
Well, in about 2 hours on my channel, Scotty Hood, it's the same as my Twitter tag that's right below my name, on Twitch. We'll be hosting my friend Blake's campaign, Dieselpunk/Steampunk campaign, on his home planet called More Chaos, where I'll be playing Kobe Sparks, owner of Spock Industries, and is totally not a gnome that tinkers with a super suit.
Not at all.
Totally. We just leveled up, so we may or may not have repulsor rays coming out of the hands.
Oh.
So that'll be fun. And then every week on my channel, 7:30 Eastern Standard Time, I run Tales from the Retroverse, which is getting up there. And we next week we will be dipping into Mage Hand Press's new campaign setting that they've been working on called Dark Matter, which is very sci-fi. There's NPCs called red shirts and everything. It's got.
Wow, cool. All right, and then in about an hour and a half, I'll be back on this channel running Hell's Rebels, and the group will be. We're deep into book 2 of the 6-book series, so yeah, we'll be doing that, and then right after that on Ramrod's channel, we'll be doing Rappin' Athuk. Tomorrow we're gonna do Dungeon Academy. We'll be playing through one of the DM's Guild Eberron adventures that Lisa Chen wrote. So we'll do that tomorrow. So thanks everybody for watching. I hope you had a good holiday, and I hope you have a good new year. We'll see you next year. So see y'all later.
Happy New Year, everyone.